Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today I will quietly be introducing you into a bone conduction headset because the entire family and stuff is asleep. I'm an early bird today. It's weird, huh? It's like 6 a.m. Naenka, I think I said that, I hope correctly. Naenka bone conduction headset. You get about 5 hours on this, and like 300 plus standby hours. Bluetooth 5.0, IPX8 waterproof rating, which is good because you're out there mowing the grass, you know, you got full hearing going on. You put the earplugs in, the sound improves. It's twice as good as it was without the earplugs in. Gives you a chance to use your lawnmower and stuff like that. That's why I love it. This is the cool part. It's got 8 gigs of internal memory. So you can hold, I think it holds like 1,500 songs is what it says. I don't know what format that is, but MP3, I guess. But it'll hold some songs so you can go exercise and stuff and leave your phone at home. And you can load that by the USB off of your computer. This is how you're greeted. What? It's not in here. It's over there. But you get a pair of earplugs, which is cool. And like a manual and stuff like that. But do we need the manual? We don't need the manual. Sometimes you just got to be open and open it. And then you realize this is a huge box. Overly big. For these little guys. These are them. The proprietary charger. Super kind of short. I wish it came with 2 for the price. I think they could have squeezed in a second one because I have Aftershokz is my go-to brand. I have like 3 pair of those. But Aftershokz, the new ones have a proprietary just like this one, magnetic. I love it because it seals the unit up. It doesn't have any kind of ports or anything like that, so water can get in there, which is fantastic. There's nothing else like that but these bone conduction headsets on the market. Great 16 millimeter driver right here, so it pumps out a lot of sound. But I wish it would come with 2 because I've already lost one of my Aftershokz. But here you go, you can see how that is there, and then this just magnetizes to this. Just like that for charging and for transferring your songs and stuff. Now the fit of these guys is pretty simple. Just goes behind the head like so, snaps down, goes right in front of your ear hole, and then whenever you plug these in with when you're doing yard work, the sound just funnels into your ear canal, and there it gets loud. It gets super loud then, which is great. These 16 millimeter drivers will do that. Without the earplugs in, you lose a lot of sound just out into the air, which people can hear. You can't hear it outside of this, so it's not just like magic bone conduction. It's just these speakers that sit up against your bone right here, and whenever this canal's plugged, it sounds fantastic. The fit and finish, it goes back here. You can get pretty much any kind of hat you want. Going on back there. Now you can pause, skip music, activate your voice assistant. There's a microphone on here. You can take calls. You can do everything that you normally would do with like a headset or earbuds, but without the intrusiveness of stuff in your ear holes. You'll get realistically probably 5 hours out of this, which is on par with the older Aftershokz, but the newer ones are 8 hours. These cost a lot more than these for the price. It's kind of balancing itself out all of a sudden, but we'll get to the comparison between the new model of this and these a little bit later. And just so you know, I'll leave links to both of the Aftershokz and these. Pick your poison, you know. If you can afford it, go Aftershokz. They're the best on the market, you know what I'm saying? Now on the unit there, you'll notice volume up, down, and power. This is a 230 milliamp hour battery in here. So yeah, like I said earlier, you'll get that time that you want. You don't want it any less than 5 hours on something like this, because then it just gets annoying. So here's the Aftershokz, and here's theirs. They went a lot bigger. The finish is better on the Aftershokz. The loop is the same size. This is smaller. These fit just better. This fits perfectly into this canal area. The fit and finish is just better. You do get voice notifications when you turn it on to let you know that Bluetooth is on and Bluetooth is connected, but it starts up like in MP3 mode when you first get it, and there's like a song or 2 that plays. and apparently that's for testing the product, and they just leave the songs on there. You can just tap the power button once to pause it, double tap to skip forward, and some other things to do some things, but you can pretty much control everything. Tap, tap, tap. The only thing I don't like about the headset is when I put it on, lift it up a little bit, for me, it feels like it's in the perfect position. Moving around, it starts to slide down the back a little bit, and these kick forward a little bit too much, and it gets off my sweet spot. But someone might be totally different. Everybody's ears and face and cheeks are not the same, so it might be just fine for you. But for me, it tilts a little bit more, and the fit from the Aftershokz is just like it was tailor-made for me. But here they are playing right now. Can you hear those? Because that's what everybody else is gonna hear. Now, even though these Aeropex by Aftershokz the drivers are smaller, they put out a better quality of sound and more volume. So here's a comparison between the two, just so you know, and then I'll leave these Aftershokz alone. Really loud. And now back to the Naenka. It's not as crisp and loud, but it's doable. You do get a little notification light on the inside here that lets you know whenever it's finished charging and that it's actually on and connected and stuff like that. If you can catch the Naenka, I hope I said that correctly, on sale, sure, pull the trigger if it's cheaper than the Aftershokz. But if the Aftershokz is doable for you, I'd probably go that route if it were me. Especially the Aeropex, if you can just slide out some more cash out of your wallet. But if not, and you want a throw around pair that's cheaper than the Aeropex, well then this one's will do just as good. The Aeropex from Aftershokz the best, but these equal the other ones, and then you get the magnetic port on here where the other ones have an actual physical port on the older models. So you get to enjoy the fully sealed, get it wet, wash it off experience. So in that regard, they've got it priced like right in there where it probably is worth what it is. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified more about stuff like this happening and a bunch of goodness. See ya.